my channel, please like and subscribe. Hi guys! Oh, sorry it's windy out here. My name is Jennifer and welcome to the final tutorial on the Feliz Navidad stocking. In this tutorial I will show you how to finish the front of the stocking and I will show you how I line it. If you'd like to follow along, please keep watching.
Okay, so we're going to start with piece number 55, and you're going to grab 2 strands of light gray floss, and we're going to do the outline stitch. And I'm just going to show you the beginnings of the outline stitch. We'll also be using this stitch for the rest of Santa's beard. So you're going to be doing a lot of outline stitches. Alright, so once we have that done, we're going to apply it to the stocking, and there it is. And we're going to work on Santa's arm next. Here are the 2 pieces of his arm, and we are going to stuff this very, very lightly. And we're going to put his arm right around here, and that arm's going to hold the guitar. So here is his arm, lightly stuffed, and here's the little corner of the poncho that we'll be working on, and then we're going to work on the poncho face, and then here is the poncho with the running stitch, 2 strands of black, and we're going to work on the trim part. Here's the white, it's red. Here's the red trim. Yeah, I'm not colorblind, I promise. Anyway, so we're going to put this on here. And I just put a couple of pins and did the applique stitch all the way around. Now we're going to work on the face of Santa, and those are the 2 mouth pieces. We're going to put those together, and then we're going to work on Santa's beard. And there's the mouthpiece appliqued, and same as the other hair piece, we're going to do the 2 strands of light gray, and that's what it looks like when it's completely finished. I actually really liked working with the beard. It was kind of fun. And here's the face and the eyes, and the black parts of the eyes are a satin stitch, and then around the eye is just a regular outline stitch. And here I just grabbed some white thread for the middle of the eye, and I used the picture as a reference to make sure that the eyes were facing the right way. So I grabbed some of my blush. I use e.l.f. products because I love them. And I take a Q-tip and I just lightly dab on the Santa cheeks. This is completely optional, but I find that it adds a nice little dimension to the face. There we go. Trying to even it out a little bit. But that's basically it. I just kind of smudge it in there. Give Santa some rosy cheeks. There we go. So here's Santa's rosy cheeks. And the face appliqued onto the beard. And now we're going to... There's the mustache. So I just added the mustache and the nose. So the nose is just a little piece. And I put the tiniest bit of like stuffing in there. And then here's how I did the beard. Okay, so I just grabbed like a bunch of stuffing and I kind of outlined where I want the beard to be. And then I used some pins to place it, and then I used the applique stitch to put it on. And Santa's looking really good. Okay, and here are the eyebrows. Just showing you where they go. Now we're going to work on the guitar, and this is the first piece that goes on. And then... So what happens is, so the green goes on first, and then the black, and then the outline stitch that is supposed to be the strings of the guitar. And the little red dots, those are French knots. And there's the back of it. And we do not stuff the guitar, so we're just going to add the backing, and that's what the guitar looks like, finished. And we're going to add the little tuning knobs. So here's the tuning knobs that we're going to add, and we're just appliquing 2 of them together, no stuffing needed, and then we're just kind of work your way and add those. Alright, so we're going to work on the hand, And this is kind of how I did it, because it's a kind of a weird shape to work with. So I just grabbed some stuffing and just kind of sandwiched in the 2 felt pieces and then grabbed my scissors. This seemed to work for me. If you guys have a different approach, let me know. I love learning new things. So I figure this is the best way to kind of just get the minimal amount of stuffing in there. Whoops. Alright, so now we're going to add the finger detail, and we are actually going through to the back. Okay, so we're doing a running stitch, a very small running stitch, and we're going to actually go through to the back. And that's going to create a nice little dimension in the hand. And you'll see what I mean when I'm done with it. So I'm going to actually skip ahead and show you what it looks like done. And that's what it looks like done. Now it looks like fingers, right? Kind of cool. So that's the back of it. Luckily we won't see the back. So here's what the hand looks like. I just used a couple of stitches to applique that. And now we're going to add the guitar to the stocking itself. And here's the other hand. Same idea. Just use stuffing to kind of sandwich in between each piece. There's the arm. Alright, so I attached the arm. That's the back of it. I want it to hang, so I didn't attach it all the way. So here's the tassel that we made. If you missed my tassel video, I will link it up above and below in the description box so you can check it out. I made a separate video for you guys to make these tassels, because they are time consuming. There's a lot of tassels on this cute little stocking. So we're going to attach all of the tassels that we made. Just doing a double knot back here. Sorry for the camera. It was trying to focus. There we go. Double knot. I like to make sure they're really secure because they're dangling, so the last thing I need is for it to get caught on something and it just rips right out. So I'm trying to be really diligent about these. Okay, so those are the first 3, and I'll add more later on. Alright, so here's the rest of the tassels. Super cute. Okay, so now that the front of the stocking is done, we're going to work on the tag. And I liked the way the tag came in the kit, so I didn't change it at all. So I'm just going to keep it the way it is. And I just attached the first end to it so it doesn't go anywhere. And here's the backing of the stocking that came with it. And I'm just going to iron it out real quick. I just grabbed a kitchen towel and my iron, and I put it on a cotton setting, I think. No, maybe not. Nope, I think I put it on a synthetic setting, because I didn't want it to be like too hot. So I just quickly ran my iron over it. It got most of it out. I mean, there is a little hint of a crease, but whatever. And I just brought out my felt. The white felt I bought at Joann's. And then this is what I'm going to use for my lining. So I just took some pins and I just placed them all the way around. And I'm going to trim as I go. So yeah, here's some excess, but I'm going to trim as I go because I don't want the lining to show as much. And there's all the extra. Okay, so this is what the lining looks like. And the purpose of the lining is to protect your stitches. So when you reach into your stocking, nothing gets caught and your stitches are safe. So now we're going to put the backing on. And once we get to that corner, make sure you don't forget your ornament so you can put your ornament in the tag. So here's it completely done. And now we're going to add the other side of the tag on and make sure your ornament is on. And then you'll be done. So, alright. Yeah, so make sure your ornament is on your stocking. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like on the inside. And there you go.
Dun, da, da, da. Here is the finished stocking for the Feliz Navidad. So cute. And again, it's in a bag because I'm outside. Here's the back. And it is fully lined with white felt. And this is ready to ship. Woohoo! I'm so excited. And if you would like a stocking made just for you. Please click down in the link below in my description box for my Etsy store, and there is a custom order link on there to click on, and you can send me a message on Etsy. Or you can reach out with any other platform. You can either comment down below on this page, make sure you like and subscribe, or you can go onto my Facebook, which is also in my description, my link down there, or you can even go on my Instagram and message me there. Or you can email me. My email is on this channel. Whichever you prefer to get in contact with me for a stocking made just for you. So stay tuned for my next tutorial, and thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys next time.